What's up, HASfit Tribe? It's your personal trainer, Coach Kozak.
I'm Claudia, and this is a full body beginner workout.
Today's strength training routine will work to build lean muscle while burning fat.
You'll only need dumbbells, but you may also want a bench, box, or a chair available.
This is a no repeat session, so we'll perform just one set of each exercise.
Now let's go.
Let's begin with a warm-up. Our first move today is going to be a toe touch plus a scarecrow. I'm going to start with my feet together, and I'm going to come down, hinging at my hips, stretching down as far as I can. That might be your toes, might be your ankles, shins, knees, or even the floor. Doing the best you can here, relaxing. And now I want you to stand up, bring your hips forward, arms straight up. Overhead, we're transitioning into that scarecrow, pulling down from your hands and elbows while pulling back at the same time. All right, diving back down into that toe touch. And I find every one of these I get a little further down, a little more loosened up, standing up, arms straight up overhead. And again, pulling back and down on those hands and elbows at the same time. One more time. Big deep breath in as we come down, relax, open up that backside. Standing up straight, arms straight overhead, and pulling those hands and elbows down. All right, moving into our next one, we're gonna do an arm crossover plus butt kick. Let's start with our arms straight out at our side. And I'm gonna cross my arm over and alternate, bringing each leg back, that heel back, kicking myself in the butt. Bring that heel back, full range of motion. Trying to alternate which arm is on top here. Nice big deep breaths as we're getting moving here, opening up our chest, shoulders back, stretching out those quadriceps, hamstrings, glutes. I like these efficient warm-up moves, getting a lot in a short period of time. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, I'm feeling ready to go. Ready to go, Claudia?
Warmed up. Let's do this.
Let's do it. Our first move is going to be a dumbbell reverse curl. We need 2 dumbbells for this one.
Reverse row.
What did I say?
Curl.
Yes, that's what I said. No, I'm just joking. Dumbbell reverse row. Thank you, wifey. See, she's always got my back. Dumbbell reverse row makes a big difference here. Feet are shoulder width apart, little bend in our knees. I'm going to have my palms facing forward, slight bend in those knees. Hinging at my hips, back is straight. Now I'm gonna pull back from the elbows and straighten back down. We're doing this one for 12 repetitions. Let's do it together. Ready, begin. I want you to control the way up and the way down. Don't allow those dumbbells to flop down. Back stays straight. Core is nice and tight here.
Exhale as you bring those dumbbells up. That's 8.
Getting that breathing in sync with each move. Just the one set.
Here's 12. Come on.
And 12.
Nice work.
Okay, so we're gonna work a lot of complementary muscle groups today. We're moving into a goblet 1 1/4 squat. I'm gonna use 1 dumbbell for this one.
And I'm using no dumbbells, so just my body weight here.
You decide what's appropriate for you. Our feet are gonna be shoulder width apart. I'm gonna pop this dumbbell up into a rack position.
I'm gonna have my invisible dumbbell here.
And I'm gonna break at my hips first, then my knees, sitting back, keeping my feet flat all the way down. Now I'm gonna go 1/4 of the way up, back down, and up again. So that's 1 repetition. We're gonna do that one 12 times together. Ready, and begin. Breathe in on the way down, 1/4 of the way up, and repeat. That's it. I want you to keep those feet flat on this one. So we're not falling back onto our heels. We're not coming forward onto our toes. Claudia always like to say we're driving through that midfoot, isn't that right?
Yep. That's it.
Staying balanced. Keep that head, chest up, shoulders back. We don't want to hinge too far where we're turning this into a good morning or a posterior chain movement.
That's 6.
So halfway. This one's working our whole lower body. Hamstrings, quadriceps, glutes.
Come on, not much left. That's number 9, 3 more.
Also being careful not to allow those knees to cave in. Bring those knees out.
Last one right here.
And there's 12.
Nice work.
All right, now we're gonna move on to everybody's favorite move, the push-up. I'm gonna give you a few different variations to work with. I'm gonna do mine from an incline from the bench. You could also do a couch, countertop.
And I'm actually going to do mine from the wall. So just a really high implement here for those who are truly beginners.
Yeah, so you decide what's appropriate for you. We do prefer the incline over from the knees. It's just a better transition. If you have to do the knees, you can do that as well.
For sure.
Or if you're great and you want to do it from the floor, that's good. We're going to do 12 repetitions in total. I'm bending at my elbows till they're at a 90-degree angle and then extending back up. Making sure to bend those arms and not just using your neck there. Okay, 12 repetitions, ready, and begin.
And you notice even for my variation on the wall, I have my hands at about chest level. And when I go down, you see my flare on my elbows is about a 45-degree angle.
Again, inhaling on the way down, that's 5. Exhaling on the way up. 12 in total.
The closer your feet are, the easier your push-up will be. If you're on the wall, the further back they are, the more difficult it's going to feel.
Let's go 2 more, last 2. And 12, all right.
Nice job.
Okay, so moving this aside, I am going to get my dumbbells for this next one. We're gonna do a low split stance curl. So choosing a weight that you would use for 20 curls is a weight that you're gonna wanna grab.
So choose wisely is what we're saying.
Choose wisely.
That's right.
But again, it's just the one set, right? So making sure you're challenging yourself here with the weights that we choose. So we're gonna get into a split stance. I'm gonna get into a low split stance, so I'm dropping that back knee.
And notice that my back leg is at just not as big of an angle here.
We're gonna do 10 curls from this side, and then halfway through, we'll switch and we'll do 10 from the other. All right, ready? Get in your position and begin. So we are working that lower body at the same time as we're working our upper body. You decide how much isometric work you wanna put on that lower body.
Woo.
What's appropriate for you, but again, pushing yourself here.
There's 7, 3 more, and then we're gonna switch. 8.
Can't be changed without first being challenged.
And 10.
Okay, same thing, opposite side now.
So choose your depth.
Switching your split stance, dropping down and begin. Keeping good posture here on those curls. Our hands start at our side, and then we curl those pinkies up. Full range of motion, no swinging on those curls.
6, 4 more.
Almost there. Again, keep that good posture.
2 more, come on.
So
Here's
close.
9, last one, squeeze it out.
And 10, nice work. Next up, we're gonna work on our shoulders, back, and core with a dumbbell halo. We need 1 dumbbell for this one. We're gonna grab that dumbbell on both sides. Good posture here, a little bend in our knees, and I'm going to bring that dumbbell up and over. My left arm goes behind my head, return back to middle, and then alternate going back the other way. Good full range of motion. We're gonna do that for 20 repetitions in total, 10 each way. Ready, and begin. So we know when you're new to strength training, one of the challenges is picking the appropriate weight. So in all these exercises, you should be picking a weight that those last 3 to 4 repetitions are a real challenge for you. And especially for our female audience out there, So many times, they're get a little stuck on weight and think, oh, well, I don't want to use a heavier weight because then I'll be big and bulky. Is that true, Claudia?
No, because I'm not big and bulky.
No, I don't think so. And this girl goes heavy. So all that to be said, picking a weight that's going to challenge yourself, and that's how you're going to see results. A weight that you can still use proper form with. Of course, we don't want to get crazy where our form suffers. But if on those last few reps, it's still easy, there's no burning, you're like, oh, I could do 20 more. Time to increase your load.
There's 15. You got 5 more. Let's do it.
Working our shoulders, back, chest, and core on this one. Getting that full range of motion all the way around.
That's 18.
So you should
Last
be
one.
feeling it right now.
Oh, yeah.
And
20.
There's 20. All right, we need 2 dumbbells for our next one. We're going to do a dumbbell face pull, similar to that dumbbell reverse row that we started off with, but probably need a little lighter weight than you used for that move. A little harder move in this variation. We're going to start with our feet shoulder width apart, a little bend in our knees, hinging at our hips, backs on a 45-degree angle. We're going to pull, but now we're going to have our elbows up and pulling towards our face. Hence the name face pull, right? So a lighter weight than you would use if you were just doing a traditional row. We're doing this one for 12 repetitions. Ready, and begin. So again, you see how those dumbbells end up being pulled towards our face. That reverse row is more working our lats, that big back muscle under your arms, where this face pull is working our upper back, our rear deltoids.
That's 8.
And our traps.
Woo. There's 10.
It's always a tough one. Come on.
Let's do one more after this. Come on.
And last one.
Ooh.
Boom.
Nice work.
Okay, let's give that upper body a break. No weight needed for our next one. We're gonna work on our lower body with an alternating side lunge. Give you a few different tools here to work with. I'm gonna start by stepping to my left side, dropping my weight back in my hips. That knee's gonna come out and I'm coming back up. And then I'm gonna alternate, I'm gonna go to the opposite side. So for my variation, I'm going nice and low.
For my variation, I'm not going quite as low.
So you decide what's the appropriate depth for where you are in your fitness journey today. All right, big deep breath. We're doing 12 in total, so that's 6 each way. Ready, and begin to the left. Big step, dropping as far and as deep as you feel comfortable. You should feel that stretch in the inside of your legs there.
So your hips go back as you sit.
Yeah, if you're coming forward onto your toes, really focus on driving those hips backwards. You shouldn't be falling back forward onto your toes or back onto your heels.
There's halfway.
As we mentioned earlier, driving through that midfoot so you're balanced between the front and back.
There's 8.
Really challenging yourself here to get that depth down.
2 more.
So close. Come on. Finish strong here. Feeling
Last
those
one.
legs working.
Last one. Let's do it.
And there's 12.
Nice work.
All right, we're going to need 2 lighter dumbbells for our next one. We're going to do a dumbbell side raise. Again, lighter dumbbells, whatever that looks like for you. Working on our shoulders. Good posture here. Dumbbells start at our side. We're going to bring those dumbbells up until they're parallel to the floor and then control the way back down. It's that simple. We have 12 repetitions.
That's what
simple,
makes these,
but not easy.
I was going to say, that's what makes these a burner.
Here we go. Ready, and begin. Control the way up, control the way down. This is strength training, so it's not a race today. It's not a HIIT workout. It's not a cardio workout. Always focusing on our time under tension in our strength training sessions. Minimizing momentum. Also, we call this the eccentric or lowering yielding phase is that way down. And that's where at least half of the work is done, right?
There's 8.
So if you just bring those dumbbells up and then drop them, well, you just missed out on half of the benefits. We don't want to do that.
2 more. You got it. Let's go.
We want to get all those results.
11. Last one right here.
And 12.
Nice work.
We're going to work on our posterior chain next with a dumbbell RDL plus shrug. We need 2 dumbbells for this one. probably a similar weight to the one that you used for the dumbbell reverse row in the beginning of the session. Our feet are gonna be hip width apart. We're gonna start with a slight bend in our knees. We're gonna keep that same bend throughout the whole movement. Now I'm gonna hinge at my hips, almost like I'm trying to touch my backside to the wall behind me, keeping my back straight. Bring those dumbbells to about knee level, and then stand up, and then shrug, bringing those shoulders to our ears with our trap muscles. So again, hips go back, hips come forward, and shrug. We're gonna do this one for 12 repetitions. Ready, and begin. So you should be feeling a stretch in your backside on this one as you really focus on pushing those glutes back to the wall behind you. Again, nice and controlled here. You can see we're not racing through this one. Working our hamstrings, glutes, lower back, upper back. Focusing on keeping that back straight as you come down. Notice how my shoulders are retracted. They're not rounded like so, but pulled back.
And we're also not looking up, right, as we go down, keeping our spine and our head in line.
And I get that that can be a challenge if you're following along, on a TV that's mounted up high or something like that. But again, we want to keep that head in line with our spine, as Claudia said. So try to avoid the neck crank as you do it.
All right, 3 more to go.
Again, controlling that lowering phase. Breathe in on the way down. Feel that stretch. Out on the way up. Come on, last 2. Feeling that backside working here.
All right, last one right here. Give it all you got.
And there's 12. Excellent.
Nice work.
Okay, so we need 2 dumbbells, lower to moderate weight. It's a single joint exercise. We're gonna do a lying dumbbell tricep extension, and we're gonna move to the floor here. So we're gonna be down the floor for our next few exercises. So I'm gonna lie down on my back. Safe way to bring those dumbbells up with you, to put them on your knees, and then lie back with them. Feet are firmly planted on the floor. My palms are facing in, my arms are extended up straight. Now I'm gonna bend at my elbows only. Lowering those dumbbells, and then extend from the elbows using the back of my arm, that tricep muscle, to extend. We're gonna do this one for 12 repetitions in total. Ready, and begin.
So inhale down, and exhale as you bring those weights back up. It's gonna be important to breathe through this one. This can get tough real quick.
Again, so it's just a single joint exercise. Just that tricep is working here, that group of 3 muscles in the back of our arm. Keeping that elbow pointed up to the ceiling throughout the move is a real good cue here, because your temptation is, as you're coming down, to kind of lower the elbow and get other muscles involved. But if that elbow is pointed up straight to the ceiling, we're really isolating that tricep muscle.
Right about now is when you should really begin to feel that burn. This is number 8. The last few should be really a squeeze here.
Yep, and so you should be feeling challenged here. 9. Or if you're too challenged and you can't do any more, then you chose a weight that was too heavy.
Yeah, if you started feeling that at rep number 2 or 3, you're too heavy.
Yeah, and that's why, you come back, repeat the workout, get a little better at it, a little more familiar with it every time.
All right, here's 11. And then here's your last one. You got it.
And 12. All right, so we can set those dumbbells to the side. We're gonna stay down on the floor, but now we're gonna move into a move for our core. We're gonna do a dead bug. This one is gonna be timed for 45 seconds. So I'm going to start by gluing my lower back to the floor. First step, so I shouldn't have any arch down here, but again, I'm driving down. Now, with my knees in a tabletop position, both arms extended, I'm gonna extend, alternating my right arm and left leg out straight, return, right leg, left arm.
And notice for my variation, I'm doing a dead bug heel tap. So I'm tapping my heel and coming straight back up to the tabletop position. All
right, you decide which variation is appropriate for you, and begin. But again, the big key here is to keep that lower back glued to the floor. Temptation is to allow that arch to come in. Not a race here.
So inhale as you lower, exhale as you bring everything back.
And maybe if you started with my variation, but you feel you can't prevent that lower back from arching, then it's a good time to transition to Claudia's variation.
That's right.
Or maybe you started with Claudia's variation, it was too easy. And come on over to my side. Only you can really push yourself.
That's right.
Getting a little bit better every day, putting in that work.
Also a brain exercise.
It is. That's true. A little added benefit. A little pat your head, rub your stomach
Yeah.
type benefit.
Ooh, I'm feeling the burn.
And 3, 2, 1, and 0.
Excellent.
Okay, let's turn over now. We're gonna get into a quadruped position. So just on our hands and knees here, on all fours, and we're gonna work on our glutes with a little mini glute circuit here. We're gonna do a fire hydrant times 10 reps and then a pulse times 20 to show you what that looks like. I'm gonna bring my right knee up to my side as far as I can and back down 10 times. And on the last one, I'm gonna hold it up and I'm gonna pulse 20 times.
Ooh.
Ready?
Burn out those glutes.
And begin. On this one, we want to make sure that we're not rotating at our hips or, at our back and waist. Just bringing that leg up. That knee up to the side, making that medial glute work here.
Here's 7. 3 more, and then we're going to pulse it out.
8. Feeling it work. 9. And 10. Hold it up. And now pulse times 20. 1, 2, 3. Keep it moving. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Almost there. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew, burns so good. All right, let's do the same thing on the opposite side, shall we? All right, left side and begin.
This is really going to test your hip mobility.
Yeah, it's, that's
Added
true.
benefit.
Added benefit. A lot of added benefits today, I'm noticing. And again, we do purposely choose functional movements that give you the efficient ones, that give you the most benefit in a short period of time. Because who has hours to be in the gym?
Not me.
Not me.
That's it. That was 10.
And last one, hold it, and
Ooh, extra
pulse.
credit. Woohoo.
Let's go. Come on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Almost there. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, my glutes are on fire.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes. Nice work, Claudia.
Excellent work, everyone out there. I know
All right.
I'm feeling swole.
Feeling good?
Swole.
Ooh, you're looking swole. We're going to move into our cool down next with a chest opener. Stretch out those swole muscles. I'm going to start by interlocking my fingers behind my back. And then I'm going to pull my shoulders back, chest away from the sternum. We're just going to hold here. It's just a static stretch. And our static stretches at the end of our workout really help to reduce that soreness over the next couple days. For 3, 2, 1, 0. We're going to move into a standing hamstring stretch next. So I'm going to place my left straight or my right, left or right, whichever. I'll go with the right.
Okay.
The right straight leg out on the heel, and I'm going to reach toward it. Feeling that stretch in the whole back of my leg here. Hamstring is here, but probably get some calf, definitely get some lower back.
Woo.
And it's okay if you can't touch your toe.
This is a nice old school stretch.
Old school PE class, folks.
Yeah.
Do they even have PE anymore? I'm not certain they do. 3, 2, 1, 0. Opposite side now.
Fixing back to stretching on a hot blacktop in elementary school.
In Houston?
In Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
Shout
about
out to
115 degrees.
Shout out to Epsilon Elementary School. That's it.
There's at least one of them out there.
There's one of them.
And 3, 2, 1, up. Let's go ahead and stretch our quadriceps next. Got a lot of good work in today. I'm gonna do it from a standing position. If you want help with your balance, you can grab onto a chair or the wall. We're gonna reach back, grab that right foot,
Woo.
like a little extra. Ooh, there we go. Balance
Look
is
at
being
you.
tested
Look
today.
at you.
Well, I saved it.
40's a new 20, baby.
I saved it. It was looking sketchy there for a minute. It's helpful if you want to test your balance to find a focal point, something to just focus your eyes on, and we're
That's
going to
right.
hold. 3, 2, 1, 0.
Definitely
Like
don't
I said,
crack jokes
you
on
don't have to
people.
do it like that. You can just hold on to a wall if you don't want to be extra. All right, opposite side, hold here. Big deep breaths. Try not to let that knee flare out to the side. Stretching out those quadriceps. Taking a minute here to just be proud of yourself for what you achieved today.
That's right.
Acknowledge that you put in that work. You made it to the end. 2, 1, 0. One of the things we like to encourage people to do to stay consistent and hold them accountable is following a complete exercise program.
That's right. And those exercise programs can be found on the HASfit app.
So we have it regardless of your goal. We have you covered. Download it now and check it out.
That's right. And don't forget to like us on your favorite social media channel.
Until next time, I'm Coach Kozak.
I'm Claudia.
And we will see you at your next workout.